Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone. My name is Awal Muhammad Novan Sinatra. Today, I want to talk about something very important in medical studies: how we report research clearly and honestly. In medicine, it's very important to trust the result of studies, especially when they help doctors decide how to treat patients. This is why the consult statement is so helpful. For my English or exam, I will explain the main part of the consult checklist 2010. I will use a really study a randomized controlled trial as an example. Let's begin by understanding what CONSORT is for. CONSORT means Consolidated Standard of Reporting Trials. It is a widely accepted guide that help authors write reports of randomized controlled trials for publication. The CONSORT 2010 checklist has 25 items. Okay, in point 1A, then efficiency and safety of upadacitinib versus dupilumab in adults with moderate to severe atopic dermatitis, randomized clinical trial. This is point 1A. This identification as a randomized trial in the title. Next, in point 2A, important atopic dermatitis ID is a chronic recurrent inflammatory skin disease with an unmet need for treatment that provides rapid and high level of skin clearance and itch improvement. This is scientific background and rationale. Next is point 2B. To assess, this is objective to assess the safety and efficiency of upadacitinib versus dupilumab in adults with moderate to severe age. This is a specific objective or hypothesis. Next is Heads Up was a 24-week head-to-head phase 3B multicenter randomized double-blind double-dummy activist controlled clinical trial comparing the safety and efficiency of upadacitinib with dupilumab among 673 adults with moderate to severe AD who were candidates for systemic therapy. The study was conducted. This is description of trial design or parallel and allocation ratio. And then 4B at 129 center location in 22 countries across Europe, North and South America, Oceania, and the Asia Pacific region. This is a setting and location of data collection. And then this is a 14A from February 21 to 2019 to December 9, 2020, recruitment and follow-up dates. And then 1B, patients were randomized one and treated with oral antibiotic 30 milligram on daily or subcutaneous dupilumab 300 milligram every other weeks. This is a structured summary of trial design methods, result, and conclusion. And then is clinical trial code identifies NCT 03738397. This is a trial registration number and name. Next in clinical trial produced patients were admitted one to receive 30 mg of upadacitinib via extended release tablet administered orally once daily until week 24 or 13 mg of tubimab administered as a subcutaneous injection every 2 weeks. This is a detailed intervention description for replication. And then in 11A, 11A is who was blinded and how. This is double-blinded double dummy. In 11B, double dummy is similarity of intervention. And 40B, week double-blinded treatment, 24-week double-blinded treatment period. It is why trial ended or stopped. Next is the primary and point being 75% improvement in EASI at week 16. This is a 6A, pre-specified primary and secondary outcome measures. And then trial protocol in supplement 1 is point 24 where the full protocol is accessible. In point 4A, eligible patient was adult age 80 to 75 years with the diagnosed AD using the Hannifin and Jacquard criteria. This is a eligibility criteria for participant. And then in 13A, in the point 13A, this is a feature 1, patient disposition track weeks 24. This is a participant flow for each group. In 13B, this is a discontinued treatment in the 15, and 2 adverse events, 7 with the consent, 3 lost to follow up, 3 other. In 9 discontinued treatment, 2 adverse events, 1 with the consent, 1 lost to follow up, 3 lack of efficiency, 2 other. This is a loss and exclusion after randomization. In statistical analysis was conducted on an intent to treat basis the primary approach evaluating categorical and point was NRIC. Non-responder imputation incorporating multiple imputation to handle missing data due to COVID-19. This is a method to compare group for outcome. This is a point 12A. In 3B, initial NRI approach was referred to NRC because of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is an important change to method after trial commencement. Next, In table 1, baseline demographic and disease characteristic of patient. This is point 15. This is a baseline demographic and clinical data. In 12b, for upadacitinib versus dupilumab without adjustment for multiplicity and EASI to 100 was achieved at week 24 by 45 of 331 dupilumab treated patients. This is a method for additional analysis. In point 16, number analyzed by group. Next, in table 2, primary rank and rank secondary and point. Result for each outcome with effect size and precision. This is a point 17a. Next is point 22. To our knowledge, heads up is the first study description comparing upadacitinib with dupilumab for AD and is now the sixth clinical trial examining upadacitinib for the indication. The study met the primary endpoint as EASI 75 at week 16 and a ranked secondary endpoint demonstrating superiority of upadacitinib dupilumab for the treatment of adults with moderate to severe AD. This is interpretation consistent with result and other evidence. In point 18, at weeks 24, upadacitinib treated patients continued to show numerically better results compared with dupilumab treated patients for measure of skin clearance in each relief. Upadacitinib was generally safe and well tolerated with no new safety risks observed. Despite the approval of dupilumab in recent years, there remains an unmet need for therapies that provide better efficacy outcome. This is a ancillary analysis subgroup and adjusted. And then in point 20, this study has some limitation. The data report here are results of 24 weeks of treatment with primary and ranked secondary and point at week 16. Longer term data are being collected in a separate open label extension study. Although not necessarily a limitation, the study evaluates both upadacitinib and dupilumab as monotherapy treatments, and patients who received any topical agent as rescue therapy were treated as non-responder after receipt of rescue therapy. This is a limitation of the trial. Oh no. Next, point 19, ancillary analysis subgroup adjusted. Abbreviation EA, adverse event CPK, creatine phosphokinase, and MESJ non-melanoma, skin cancer, SEA, serious EA, TB, tuberculosis, treatment engagement adverse event. Next is upadacitinib achieved higher level of skin clearance and is relief with a more rapid onset of action versus dupilumab. Upadacitinib with a more rapid onset of action versus dupilumab upadacitinib is an effective treatment option for patients with moderate to severe AD and may help inform future treatment decisions. This is a point 21. Generalized theory of findings. Next and last one, funding or support ABBV funded the research for the studies and provided writing support for this manuscript. Role of the funder or sponsor. ABBV participated in the study design, study research, collection, analysis, and interpretation of data, and writing, reviewing, and approving this manuscript for submission. This is a point 25, funding source and funder role. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.